Hey everybody, this is Kelly at Soapworks, and today I'm going to be working on a soap that is going to be scented in one of my very most favorite fragrances of all time, and it is also a really good seller. This is a remake. I have made it on here before. I think I do have a video of this one already, but I'm going to go ahead and make it again. This is Bonfire Bliss. This is an incredible fragrance. It says charred woods of pine and cedar, amber, smoky sandalwood, with a background containing hints of roasted marshmallows, brown sugar, coconut, and soft vanilla. This fragrance is amazing. I absolutely love it. So every time I make this one, I kind of stick to the same color palette for the most part. I can never remember exactly which micas I use, so I kind of just do like a similar color scheme each time. So this is black oxide, and here I have a mix of red oxide and fire engine red by American Soap Supply. This here is soft pink by Micas and More, and then I have orange coral also by Micas and More. And then lastly I have a brown that is a mix of copper sparkle and brown sparkle from Crafter's Choice. So I have a mix of all kind of companies' micas here, but I really like these together, and I'm going to do an in the pot swirl. And I'm going to try this time to pour my in the pot swirl a little bit differently than I've ever tried before, and see if I can get a look that I'm a little bit more happier with. Sometimes I just don't really like the way my in the pot swirls turn out, but I'm going to try something different. So when we get to that point, I will explain a little bit better what it is that I'm trying to do. So I'm going to get my additives mixed up here, and that's just my normal additives: kaolin clay, goat milk powder. I'm going to be adding coconut milk at trace. And I'm going to get my lye in here. In my batch I have olive oil, coconut oil, palm, babassu oil, avocado oil, grapeseed, and castor. This is my very fluid, one of my very fluid recipes, because I do want this one to stay pretty fluid for me. Okay, so now that I have all that in there, I'm going to go ahead and get this blended up. I have my coconut milk ready to go. And I'm soaping about 80 degrees. I'm about room temperature right now. Okay, so that should be perfect right there. Nicely emulsified, not quite at a light trace, just emulsified, because like I said, I do want this to be fluid for me. And you know what I think I'm actually going to do, instead of, I want to do an in the pot swirl, but I think I want to do kind of like a bowl striping in the pot swirl. So I will do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this split up into my cups here. I have 5 colors, plus I am going to have white, but the black I'm just going to use very minimally. I don't want the black to overtake all the other colors, so I'll just get a little bit in this small 250 ml cup for the black. Okay, everybody, so you can see the colors that I have here. I am really happy with this. I think this is the best mix of colors that I've had yet for this soap. So I think this is going to be really, really cool looking. And the scent on this, I can't even explain it. If you guys have not tried this, you soapers, seriously, this one is one that I highly recommend. It behaves perfect in cold process soap, and it keeps its scent really, really well. And it is just a great fall time fragrance. I just love it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my fragrance mixed in here, and then we will get going on the pour. Go ahead now and get a cup for my white so I can use this bowl to do my in the pot. So let me go ahead and get a cup that I can use. And I will go ahead and get my white down in here. And that's good enough right there. I could just use this little bit as kind of like the first pour. Get it all down. Okay, so let me get this situated where you guys will be able to see what it is that I'm doing. So I'm just going to alternate my colors, and I am going to just use a tiny bit of the black in between bigger pours of all the other colors. Okay, so everything else I'm going to leave for the top here. I just have a tiny, just kind of like the scrapings of the what's left in the cups here. So I will use that to decorate the top. Now, I want to make sure you guys get a good look at what is inside here. I love that. Isn't that so pretty? I love those colors together. I just think they're really, really nice. And if you could smell this fragrance, you would know how well this suits this particular fragrance. It is just awesome. Okay, so normally when I do my in the pot swirl, I just kind of go back and forth and move it all around. This time what I want to try to do is kind of hold it like this and just kind of very slowly just let it kind of flow up and fill the mold without me, doing a whole bunch of moving. Just kind of let it, go in slowly and just, do whatever it wants to do. I think that is going to give us some really cool patterns there. What I'm going to do before I do that is take this little stick here and just kind of go and just, kind of give it a little bit of some swirls in there, because I don't want to move it a lot myself as I'm pouring, so I want to do a little bit of something in the bowl, so hopefully that will show inside the soap when it's done. So like I said, I've never done it like this before, So hopefully this will be cool. So here we go. I'm just gonna go super slow and just let it do its thing. Oh, it's so pretty. Awesome. I think I'm going to be extremely happy with what that just did in there. Let me zoom this so you can see the pattern that I have on the top. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, it's so pretty. So hopefully that is kind of going to be what it looks like, you know, on the inside of the soap when we cut it. So I kind of wish the whole top looked like that. I would leave it just as is because that is such a beautiful pattern. But I do have all this soap that needs to, you know, come out and get placed in there. So you know what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and do like a little mini in the pot swirl. Just scrape everything into the bowl and then just let it flow over the top and see what we get. See what we get like that. Okay everybody, so you can see, sorry my camera cut off at the last minute, but you can see what I ended up with on the top. I have a little corner of that first initial pour that's still showing. I didn't want to lose it. And what I think I'm going to do actually is put a little bit of some of these micas on the top and just kind of do a little extra swirling, because this is, you know, pretty dark from, you know, being mixed up with the black and everything in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of mica drizzle here on top. Alright everybody, so that is the end of my Bonfire Bliss soap. So I will bring you guys back tomorrow when we give this a cut and see what we were able to get with my little in the pot swirl, how I just let it flow in without really me, you know, directing it in any way. So I'm really, really excited about this one, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Alright everybody, here we are back with Bonfire Bliss soap, and I'm not gonna lie, I have some seriously high hopes for the pattern on the inside of this soap. Mainly because the pattern that was on the top after I did the pour, and even some of the patterns that are here on the outside of the soap, if I have anything that looks like this on the inside, I'm going to be absolutely thrilled. So I was pretty heartbroken. The pattern that was left on the top of the soap from just doing the pour was really, really beautiful. But I had so much soap, you know, still in the bowl and the cups that I needed to get in here. I had to cover it all over. So I just, you know, made the most of it with a mica drizzle with, you know, just the colors that I had used. And it looks kind of like fire. So it's, you know, it's okay. It definitely goes with the theme of this soap. So I'm okay with that. But I'm really, really hoping that this is going to be a different look than just my regular normal in the pot type swirls. So let's take a look and see. I'm either going to be very happy or I'm going to be highly disappointed. So let's find out which one that's going to be. All right, here we go. Ooh, wow. Okay, okay. I'm not disappointed, not at all. In fact, I am really, really digging this. These colors are a little bit different than what I normally do. I think I added the kind of brighter orange, and I'm really liking that addition. I like the striping that I see so far, and this is just the first cut, so I think I'm going to be happy with this. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love it. Look how pretty. Oh man, that goes perfect for this scent, Bonfire Bliss. And the top looks pretty cool. Oh man. Alright, I think I am gonna be 100% happy with the way that this has turned out. Happy with the colors. I absolutely love the scent. And I like the way that it is looking. This is a really popular scent. It always has been. And I'm down to my very last bar. And I have an event coming up in, gosh, a little bit over, well, exactly 4 weeks away. So this is one that I really, really wanted to have at the show. It's perfect for this time of year, and it's always just been a great seller because it's such a unique and gorgeous fragrance that I really wanted to have this for the show. So I quick and made it. I just had yesterday to make anything that I wanted to make, especially for the sale, and this was definitely one of my top choices of one that I wanted to be there. Oh man, I really like what I am getting. So I would definitely pour it like that again, rather than moving the bowl. Just kind of let it slowly make its way into the mold and not disturb the flow at all. That's what I tried to do, not disturb it as best as I could. It was a little awkward trying to keep it, you know, how I kind of had the mold up. It was a little awkward, but I'm really, really happy with the way that this has turned out. Such a pretty, pretty soap. And like I said, these colors I have, I usually stick to the same combination of colors, and this time I added this brighter orange. Normally I have all the same colors minus the orange, but I'm really liking that. It adds a whole lot to this soap. So pretty. Oh wow, look at this one with the pink there, and it looks very feathery. Very, very pretty. I like this. Happy with that. So I would definitely do this technique again as far as how I poured. Now this one here, it's kind of a little bit muddied up. There's not very much definition. Oh, but then you turn it around and it's got a completely different look. Look at that. Wow, that is neat. That kind of reminds me of like Native American. It has like a beautiful look to it. That is really, really cool. So different. So different. Oh, that's so cool. So I think that it is just the perfect look for the scent. Very neat. And the top. Wow. And then we have the last piece here. Let me cut the back off. Oh my gosh, see, this is, oh, I wish they all looked like this. Look at that. Wow, that is amazing. That looks like a painting almost. Oh, what a shame that this is just at the very end in just one piece. I would absolutely love it if I had more bars that had this kind of look. That is just beautiful. All right, so you guys, I am super happy with the way that this soap has turned out. This is one of my very most favorite fragrances. It behaves great. It is just a wonderful scent, a great seller. Highly recommend this to any soaper out there looking for something new to add to your line. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the making of Bonfire Bliss. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.